I'm Tjotjos, President and CEO of LOGOS Communications. We were founded in 1989. We've got about 50 employees spread throughout several offices in Ohio and some of the neighboring states. We signed up with Cisco in 1994, and at that time we had a lot of different partners. Cisco was very small for us. No one partner was more than 10% of our business. Within a few years, Cisco became 20, 30, 50. Today we're comprised of about 80% Cisco. It's been a great relationship. We've kind of been riding the wave for a long time. We have 4 areas of specialty: wireless, security, telephony, and route switch. We're looking to go into the data center as well. We serve multiple markets, from enterprise, commercial, and SLED, covering the K through 12. Their Technical Assistance Center, TAC, is the best of any of the partners that we've ever dealt with, 7x24 around the clock. We take their products, their skills, all of that, as ingredients. And we bring them back into here, and as a chef, we put those ingredients together. We add our secret sauce to it and come up with the formulas that make for a great offering to our clients. We're in a very competitive field, and we understand that, and we need to go out there every day and earn what we get out there. For us, one of the most important things that we've seen, business results are very important. Business relationships will make or break you. And for us, it's about the relationship that we form with the clients that we keep. And a relationship is not just, they like you because you're a good guy and everything. It's coming to the table when they're in need, when they've got issues that they can't solve, and being there off hours, being there around the clock. And so for us, those relationships, they stem very deeply, and that's what we think sets us apart. In the future, it's just all getting better and faster. And so staying ahead of that technology curve and bringing that to our client base, it's the best time I've ever seen right now, because there's so many neat new things coming out. So for us, it's very exciting. It feels fresh every day. And maybe it's the healthy paranoia of always trying to stay up, stay ahead of all of it. But there's so many great things coming out now. We're very excited about the future.
My name is Dave Taylor. I'm the Senior Manager of Technology Services for Baker & Hostetler. Baker is a large law firm in downtown Cleveland, based out of Cleveland. We have 11 offices around the country, approximately 600 lawyers and growing, and 1,350 employees overall. LOGOS was our primary Cisco reseller and partner. When I first joined Baker 8 years ago, the LOGOS folks, as an organization overall, understand technology. And they understand relationships. As an organization, from a communication standpoint, we're dramatically better. I mean, we were operating on 22-year-old phone technology. And so for a large law firm, you have your knowledge, you have your communications with your clients, and you have your work product. So at the end of the day, it's email, phone calls, and documents. That's what our business is driven on. And it's all about supporting our client relationships. And so the level of reliability that we have today, the consistency we have in that technology is working very well for us. Probably at the top of the list would be all of our Cisco telecommunications, the whole phone system, call manager, Unity, voicemail, Cisco routers and switches, top to bottom. We don't use anybody else's products in that space. And the majority of our security infrastructure is all Cisco, ASA, firewalls, and so on. We find that the products are very good. We find that the reliability of the products is very good. But like anything else in a technology discipline, technology area, it all needs to be managed. You need to understand it. You need to figure out how it works with other pieces, parts in your architecture. We found that relationship to be great. They have always stood up for us and always done the right thing. You couple that with a relationship with LOGOS. LOGOS understands the products. LOGOS understands the marketplace here. LOGOS understands us. And so at the end of the day, it's a great combination.
My name is Ed Carroll. I'm the Associate Director of Technology Services. I work for a large national law firm. We've been in business since the early 1900s. We have 7 offices nationwide. It all boils down to uptime, email flowing constantly, the network available, document access, internet access. We need everything to be up and running all the time in order to facilitate client communication and so on. Our network is built on Cisco. I mean, all our routing, all our switching, it all goes through Cisco equipment. We're currently in the process with LOGOS right now of piloting Cisco Unity's voicemail. So our investment in Cisco has a potential to grow even more. So as our investment grows with Cisco, our reliance and our relationship becomes that much more important with LOGOS. The great thing about LOGOS to me is that if you have a box and it has Cisco on it, they have somebody here that can help you. It doesn't matter what it is. If it's a Cisco AeroNet problem, if it's a router, a switch, we can pick up the phone and find somebody that's very, very competent to help us out. And that's very valuable to me as a manager at our firm, because again, their depth of knowledge just goes beyond what I'm able to staff. These are personal relationships I feel like we have with these people. They're not a help desk I'm calling, where you get one of several different people and you don't know who you're talking to. I can call my rep and he'll have me in touch with one of their engineers very quickly. And we know this person. We've worked with this person, we trust them, and I hope they trust us as well. I would recommend LOGOS because of their depth of knowledge with all things Cisco. Again, if you have a Cisco product, they have somebody that can help you with it. And they're very fair, and they're very respectful of your environment, of your staff. They're very objective and very professional, and they're just nice people.
My name is Keith Strauss. My company is Sales Concepts Incorporated. Before working with LOGOS, we had just a real struggle to get straight answers. If I had multiple organizations trying to help me with one thing, everybody was pointing a finger at somebody else. There wasn't somebody quarterbacking it. There wasn't somebody ultimately responsible. I think we're a little bit more proactive about how we handle issues around technology. They've helped us institute communications, video, a bunch of different things that we use in our training all the time that's really significantly changed, I think, the effectiveness of our organization. I have gotten dramatically more money back from the investment I've made in technology than I even thought I would. And I thought I'd make some money, but it's been really significant. I would recommend LOGOS because obviously the quality of their engineers and their understanding of technology, their ability to figure out what is going on in my business and how that technology is going to translate into returns in my business. And the fact that, in my experience, regardless of my size, they're treating me like a really valued customer. I think that starts from the top. I think Chris has done an amazing job empowering his people to do the right things. The messages are all over the walls when you walk in here, and you see kind of, it's one of the rare companies these days where I feel like the values really translate into the way they work with their customers.
I came to LOGOS for a couple of reasons. One was I was not happy with the vendor in the installation process, and plus we're building new corporate headquarters at the time being, and we needed to refresh the equipment. Some of the issues I had was because of the installation and the project management of the previous vendor, it was never done. And it created IT issues and outages, and there's always was something going on with the equipment, and I know it wasn't equipment, it was the installation of the equipment. I'm excited that I was able to find someone that listened to us and my team of some of the issues we had in the past, to how to correct some of the issues and do it right. The engineers, when they've come down to install, when they were finished and left the facility, they were very thorough in explanation of what they did, why they did it, and this is how it works and this is why, not just here it is, it's done. They explained the project management process that they have in place, and I was very impressed. And right now we're actually about 3/4 of the way through the installation process of our new data center, and the project management and the installation process has been outstanding. I like the fact that they're continuing their improvement of technology. I mean, in our new data center, for example, we are going to implement the new Nexus switches, which is the latest thing out with Cisco. And I'm excited to get on that network because we're going to actually have a redundant Nexus system technology that Cisco is really up on right now. LOGOS is doing it right, and they're paying attention to every little detail of the entire project.